Alright, we've got my 93 single cab up on the lift today. We are going to be pulling the trans out because it's not good. It sometimes has first and second, and sometimes has no gears, sometimes doesn't even have neutral. It's just a mess. But that's what you get when you buy a $500 T56 and gamble on it. So we're going to go ahead and get this yanked out and pull it apart. We're going to start by draining this fluid so we don't make a giant mess when I pull out this drive shaft here. And then hopefully, because we're just pulling this side of the trans, I can leave my crossover pipe, because this thing is hammered and it's a real pain in the ass to get on and off. So that would be nice if I don't have to take this off again.
Go ahead.
Let's get this fluid out, see how chunky it is. I'm sure there's going to be chunks or something on it. No,
that's actually really red.
Well, I just put it in there.
Yeah.
I just put this fluid in the trans when I swapped the trans in, and it's been around the block once and to Chick-fil-A.
That's about it.
Yeah. It's very shiny, but no chunks. So maybe that's a good thing. I hopefully won't have to buy a gear set for the trans because that's really expensive.
It doesn't look.
For having maybe 2 miles on it, it is very shiny fluid though.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we will, won't we? But yep, we'll get drive shaft out.
I'll just let this drain while we
Are you taking this out too?
Yeah, cross member will get out.
Okay, cross member comes out, and then we'll unbolt the trans. You know, cut a few zip ties, holding some wires up. Out she goes.
Drive shaft's out. Fluid is drained. The fucking zip ties are cut. Clutch line's disconnected. We're still dripping fluid. Okay. I guess I'll stick that drain fluid back.
There we are. I think there's one zip tie right here.
Yeah, there's not much.
I think it's only 2 zip ties. Yeah, that one. So I can cut in like 2 seconds.
There's
but
no sensors holding this trans in. So.
No, that's the good part though.
Yeah.
But at least, you know, you got these cool clutch line where no fluid comes out.
Yeah, that's nice.
And you gotta bleed it again.
Got this cross member out. I'm gonna lower this down a little bit.
Yeah, we got some housing bolts out. We still gotta get what, top 2, I think is what we got left.
It's 2 more. It's one there and then one on the exact opposite side. So hopefully this trans comes out easy. It should. The only thing that would hold us up is gonna be the clutch, but it should stay lined together. Even though it's a dual clutch, hopefully the center disc doesn't fall. It shouldn't. But
Yeah, it shouldn't. I mean, we have everything lined up on there, so.
yeah, exactly. So let's grab those 2 bolts and yank this tranny out. Alright, got our trans out here. We're going to knock this roll pin out here, pull our reverse lock out, and then pull this sensor. I did not goop a bunch of RTV on this sensor. It was like that when I bought the trans. So once we do that, hopefully we'll get the mount off, these bolts, and the tail shaft housing should slide up. Then we'll pull this plate, and then we'll need to get a couple more roll pins, and then we can start sliding gear sets out.
And seeing what's messed up in this trans.
Yeah. So we're gonna get it set up on this bucket after I pull the slave out.
Yeah, stand it right up. We'll just yank them right off the top.
Alright, I'll yank this sensor, maybe, if it wants to come out with all that RTV on it.
And you might need a little, oh, there it goes.
Oh, yeah. There's not even that much metal on it. Shouldn't really be much of any, but...
Yeah. For $500, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Exactly. It's nice it has all of our tags, though. Even though they're not real readable. So, at least I can figure out easier than counting the gears and dividing.
Yeah.
That should have all the information on it.
Yeah.
Gear ratios are in it.
I mean, there's this one, but I don't know what that one. That's
just for like holding harnesses.
Oh, okay.
It's for rear 2 sensors on an F body.
Yeah, we'll get that off. Roll pin time.
That looks pretty good. Got this out. Bearing in our idler looks good. That bushing down there looks brand new. The bushing in the rear tail, that looks brand new as well. There's no brass showing on it. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, this thing is looking pretty good so far. Now, as to why it's not shifting properly.
That.
Oh.
That's a broken shift fork, it looks like.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Holy cow, look at all that metal right there.
Yep. Yep, that's a broken shift fork because that's our shift pads. So I'll have to buy a shift fork. I don't know which one it come off of. Probably the first second, which is
down in
way
there.
Down there. Oh yeah, there's just fucking.
Look at all that.
Oh, that's not good.
Look at all that. That is no bueno.
No, not good at all.
Now you can see why it was really shiny.
yeah, for real.
It was all because of that.
It'd be nice if the synchros were good, but I know they're not. I'm gonna have to do synchros on it. I might as well. So we'll go ahead and pull this. Pull a couple snap rings, get things moving.
Yes, sir.
If we can get this.
Snap ring off without breaking these cheap pair of pliers. It's coming.
They're just a little too small.
Unfortunately.
Of course, the ones I bought specifically for this I left at work.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, right? Like, if you can get it over that fucking, thingy, then you just...
Yeah.
It's just getting out of the groove first.
Now we have to get this snap ring.
Oh, that one's gonna be great. So we got a couple snap rings off. Got some of it pulled apart so far. Get these keep going.
Alright. So we've got our speedo, tone ring, rear bearing, and I'm stacking everything as it came apart here. So there's that inner caged bearing, this shift fork assembly, which kind of sprung apart on me, so I'll figure out how to get that back together, so that's going to be cool. And then this, I think this is 5th or 6th. Quite honestly, I don't know. I've never taken apart a T56.
Yeah, so, I've never taken apart a manual transmission before.
That intermeshes with these two. So we'll go ahead and pull some more snap rings and look at the video that I watched on how to pull these apart, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, we just gotta get this roll pin out right there. You can see it, and then we should be able to pull this whole thing as one unit. So slowly but surely.
All right, we've had some dinner. Time to watch a couple YouTube videos, and we've knocked the roll pin out of the shift selector. Now we've knocked it forward. It doesn't come all the way out.
Yeah, it just sits in there, falls back, so when we pull the whole case off,
hopefully the whole case will come apart fairly easy. Got one bolt up here. Oh, I got one more bolt here.
should be all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be it. Now we can go and flip it back over on the bucket and hopefully it doesn't fall apart.
Yeah.
So we got the mid case off, and it would not come off because there is this piece which sits onto this, and it was getting stuck, and it wasn't allowing us to, to be honest, I'm not exactly sure how this is supposed to go. Whether it goes here, or if it's supposed to get stuck on this stud, I don't know. Either way, it wouldn't let us lift the whole assembly out of the trans. So I could have just pulled this bolt like I thought of doing, but I didn't know what was behind that bolt or anything like that. And we should. Yeah, that's that shaft with our mid plate. Okay. Or with our selector plate here.
Yeah.
So this shaft can stay in the case realistically. And then I'll pull this bolt and we'll slide that selector off, and that should be
everything.
One disassembled T56 with lots of broken parts.
Oh yeah, you can see them right there. But I mean, that's the only thing that looks damaged in this whole case.
Yeah. I wish it would have come apart nicely and not.
Yeah.
I may not have these pieces, like who knows where these go, because they didn't, when it grabbed, it kind of pulled this whole stack apart, and who knows what parts fell out in between what. So it's very, very aggravating. I do know this shift fork goes here, and then that shift fork inside the mid case still goes here. I'll slide between these two. But that's about as far as I know. That's that.
Yeah.
I'm not a transmission guy, but we're giving it a go because I don't have $1,000 to get this thing rebuilt. So we'll see if I make it worse or better. It can't really get worse. It didn't move, so.
Yeah, I couldn't really find neutral because of
it being broken.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully we'll get some parts ordered up for this thing soon, and I'll tear apart all these gear sets. Figure out where all of my missing parts go.
Yeah, replace what we need to replace, and
yeah. Definitely we'll need your shift pads, because the ones that are on there, like that one's broken, and that one's not even that bad. This is the other shift pad off of this side. It is toast, so we'll get some bronze shift pads in there.
Yeah, that way these don't break and crumble on you. I don't know why they think it's a good idea to put plastic in there with ATF.
Yeah.
But
who knows?
Yeah, we'll get some parts ordered and we'll continue on.
We'll go from there. Alright, so slight change of plans. We pulled that other trans apart, and it was a little worse off than I had hoped. It had a couple broken gears, some bad blocker rings and such, so I just went ahead and bought a different one instead. This is a T56 out of a 2004 to 2006 GTO, and internet says they're the same, so we're gonna find out. I hope they are. Well, here we are under the truck. Got the shifter off, got the bell housing off, got my new, well not new, the one that was on my old trans, a Slave with the extended bleeder. This trans already has a reverse lockout, we're good. And we're just gonna go ahead and slide her up in there, put a cross member in, drive shaft, should be good to go.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully this trans is good.
Cash money, fill her up. At least we ain't gotta take, we already have bell housing on it, so we ain't gotta fuck with it. This is all lined up, so should slide right in.
Yeah, just getting that bell housing off with that crossover tube, it sucks, dude.
Oh yeah. Take all that off, but look, we gotta do that. So
yep. Let's go and get
her in. So everything is in, shifter's bolted in. Oh yeah, let it run for a while because it hasn't been started in a hot minute, but oh yeah, she chops. Yeah, we'll get this, see how she goes. Ready to go for a test drive. Make sure this thing works in all gears. Oh yeah.